What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. As promised, I'm taking you along my loan signing agent journey. We just hit a month of signings, you guys. This has been so exciting. I love that you guys have been here from the very beginning. I filmed my first video after my very first signing, and so many of you guys have commented on my growth within the last month, and I appreciate your response to my videos. I appreciate your comments, the love, the Instagram DMs, the Facebook messages, the emails, and to show my appreciation for you, today what I want to do is have just a casual sit down and go over the most common questions and comments that I get from all of you so that I can just address those on a video, and hopefully I can go more into depth than I do in the comment section. So hope you guys don't mind. It's kind of casual today, and my dog Macy is making her first appearance in this video. So are you ready to get started? Let's go. By far, the most common comment I get is regarding you guys getting started. Because I am a newbie, I'm only a month into this, there are a lot of new people or people who haven't even started the courses subscribe to my channel and watching my videos. And so many of you guys have commented on the fact that you're allowing fear to hold you back. So I just want to tell you to get out of your own way. I'm not telling you to don't prepare. I'm not telling you don't study, go out and just do it. Definitely prepare. Make sure that you've gone through whatever course you're taking. Make sure you take a course to be a loan signing agent. Make sure you take the Notary Essentials course as well. Make sure you know your notarial laws. But once you guys have prepared yourself in that way, get out and do your first signing. If you guys saw my video, my very first video when I talked about my first signing, you know that when I accepted my first signing and I was assigned it and I got the notification that it was going to be the next day, I froze. I thought, oh my gosh, what did I just do? I'm not ready. Can I even do this? Get out of your own head. You guys have this. I put some great tips in that first video of how I got through that first signing. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna link the video up here. Make sure and check that out. It has to do with sticky note definitions, signature flags, and things like that. But at the end of the day, you guys just have to get out there and do it. The best teacher is experience, right? So it's gonna get easier. By my fourth one, I was no longer using Post-it notes. I was no longer using signature flags. It doesn't take long for you guys to start feeling pretty confident. I would say anywhere between signing 10 and 20, you're gonna be like, okay, I got this. At the end of the day, everything you need to know is on those papers. So if you have to stop and read the document, that's what you guys have to do. A lot of you asked me if I was nervous. Yes, I was so nervous, but I invested a lot of money into this career and I wanted to make my money back. That was my promise to myself. I would at least make my money back. Well, I'm happy to report I have far surpassed the amount of money that I've put into it, and I'm still going for the month of November. It's been a busy month so far, and so this has been exciting, and I want you guys to be a part of this excitement and feel the adrenaline and the excitement that comes with doing a signing. Once it's over, you guys are gonna feel so much better. So if you're letting fear hold you back, I'm talking to you. Get out there and do your first signing if you're prepared. A lot of you are starting the loan signing system course. I'm so happy for you guys. That is one of the best decisions you'll make in the start of your career. Mark Wills is incredible. Make sure you utilize, if you're in the six-figure course, utilize the Facebook page, watch the mentorship videos. Everything is so useful, and you're paying for all those resources. Those mentorship videos go back 3 years, so there's a lot of really useful information. I'm still working through those. But some of you guys have asked me how long it takes to get through the course. So I think it depends on I don't know what the other two courses look like. So there's 3 courses. I took the six-figure course, which is the most expensive. And that took me, because I work full-time, that took me about 6 weeks to get through in the evenings, weekends. I went through it twice before I took a signing to make sure that I was all good. So I went through that twice in about 6 weeks. I just really dedicated a couple hours a night to getting through the course and taking notes, making sure I understood the course. I think it's important not to speed through just so you can get to your first signing. Make sure you guys are laying down the foundation of knowledge before you go out there and do a signing and realize you have no clue what you're doing. So go through the course. A lot of you guys have asked me, are the documents the same as what is in the LSS? Yes, they are. They're very similar. If you guys study the documents and you know how to do those, you're gonna understand how to do the signing, okay? They may not be exactly the same. There may be title companies that add or take away certain documents, but for the most part, the foundation is there that you need to get through your first signing. So whether it's a refinance, sellers packages are easy, trust signing, a POA, the documents are in there so that you understand what those look like. And if you have questions, I've said this before, ask. This is why it's great to start out with signing services, because they understand and they're typically there most of the time. The ones I work with are. If I can't get a hold of a signing service, I typically don't work with them again. But signing services, local especially, are typically around for you to call them and ask questions. Ask title, ask lenders, ask questions if you have them. It's better to ask questions. You don't look stupid. You look like you want to be prepared to execute the best signing without having to go back a second time, which they appreciate. So make sure you're laying the foundation with a course. Go through it once or twice. I prefer to go through things twice to make sure I comprehended everything correctly the first time. And then get out there, do your first signing. And if you have questions on that first signing, ask the signing service that gave you the signing. Or if you can't get a hold of them, ask what other contact you have on your documents. It doesn't make you look stupid. I promise. I ask a ton of questions. Some of you guys have asked me about how I get paid. Happy to report I've been paid for a lot of them so far. Signing services range. I have signing services that pay next day. There's signing services that pay same week. There's a lot of signing services that pay net 30. Those signing services often send me e-checks. So the e-checks, it comes on a sheet of paper. Like literally I print it out on printer paper. I cut it off, I sign the back, and unfortunately for me on US Bank, the mobile deposit doesn't really work on those for some reason. So I do have to go to the bank and deposit those. So I just wait till I get a few and then I go to the bank, deposit my money, and it feels so good to see that money flowing in. And once you start, the money just keeps coming and it's an incredible feeling. Once you start going direct, you will get that money a lot sooner than obviously a month or 45 days or whatever. I tend not to work for signing services that do anything more than 30 days. I just don't feel comfortable with that. I'm spending a lot of money on paper, toner, and I believe it's fair to ask for net 30. So that's how the money comes in. Typically e-checks, I've gotten mailed checks as well. But those e-checks are easy. I just log into the e-check system, print it out, cut off the check part, sign it on the back, and good to go. Another question I wanted to address is a question I got on one of my videos regarding whether or not we're supposed to guide borrowers through the documents. She thought that we were just there to witness the signature. This is an important topic that I want to bring up because I think that this is a misconception of what loan signing agents do. Let me just tell you this. The reason why we get paid more than a notary is because we are there to more than just notarize a signature. Lenders, escrow officers, realtors, the signing services, they're trusting us that we are guiding the borrower through the documents. Now, that doesn't mean we're over-explaining, we're getting into something that would get us in legal trouble. But what we're supposed to do is tell them what's on the page. And it's not hard. This is why the loan signing system is so important. If you guys haven't taken it, you guys have to take a loan signing course. The point is, if someone was going to sign paperwork and you're not going to tell them what's on the page, that's going to take all day. And they don't know what they're signing if they're just signing to get you out of their house. So yes, you guys have to explain what's on the documents. You tell them what the document is and you tell them where to sign. So for example, if I'm talking about the notice of right to cancel, I'm not just going to hand them the paper and say sign at the bottom. I'm going to say, this is your notice of right to cancel. This tells you that you can cancel this refinance transaction within 3 business days. If you choose to do so, you need to sign here and send this in into your lender. However, today, all I need you to do is sign and acknowledge that you've received 2 copies at the bottom. Sign and date there, and then we move on. I'm not just going to hand them the paper and say, sign at the bottom, and they don't know what they're signing. So we're not just there to witness signatures. We are there to be loan signing agents. So we are more than just a notary, and that's why we get paid more. If you guys have more questions about that, please let me know. But that's a very important question that I wanted to address. I appreciate that you trust me enough to ask me to be your mentor. Right now, I don't have the bandwidth for that, to be honest. I work full time. This is a part-time job. Plus, I'm bringing you content on YouTube, which takes a while. And so right now, mentoring is not a possibility. I'm hoping within the next 6 weeks to open up some time and have you guys schedule some time with me to do Zoom calls one-on-one. When that gets going, I would love to know if you guys would be interested. So if me mentoring you one-on-one interests you and you guys would be willing to pay a small fee for that, would love to know. Please let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in and if that's something I should get going maybe within the next 6 weeks. That's something I can work on and have that open up in January. So if you would be interested in that, let me know and I can start working on that. If I don't get enough interest, then I'm probably going to skip that and put my time somewhere else. I will likely not mentor anybody who has not taken a course. I'm not equipped to teach people from the beginning to the end of a signing. We can practice, we can do mock signings and things like that, but teaching people the very basics, I'm not equipped to do that. And there's other people who are better suited for that, like the loan signing system. Mark Wills will teach you everything you need to know. And I understand even after taking the loan signing system, people are gonna have questions. And I think that's where I could come in for you to answer those follow-up questions, have someone to practice with. But at the end of the day, taking that course or any kind of loan signing course is really going to be essential to laying that foundation of how to be a good loan signing agent. And so I'm really not going to work with anybody who hasn't taken a course first. I hope this video was helpful for you, addressing some of your common comments or questions regarding the loan signing agent process. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. If you guys like this content, please like it, comment, subscribe to my channel, as I have a lot of great content coming. I upload every week, so stay ready. Make sure you click that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. I gotta take her outside. We have a signing coming up, and so I'm out, but just know that I appreciate you guys so much.